Uh,
All right, guys, welcome back to the Titans podcast, episode 4. So what are you known as and where are you from?
well, Jordan. My gaming name is Xyst, and I'm from Long Island.
Oh, that's cool. So I'm also from New York.
That's sick, man.
Yeah, man. All right, so how did you first get into playing like competitive COD? Like any teams you played on before us?
Well, in BO4, I was really just in that ranked mode, and then when Modern Warfare came halfway through the season, I signed for Rogue Gaming, and then I was just bouncing around teams at that point. And by Cold War, went to Essence, and I ended up here, where I'm happy.
It's great to hear that you're happy here. Do you have any like memorable moments throughout your COD career? Like any wins that you had, any teams, like accomplishments, any of that?
Probably when I ended up winning a $50 tournament. It's
Do
probably
you
the
remember
best
what
moment so
tournament it
far.
was?
It was just some random GB tournament, probably.
That's still good to, like, be winning cash off the game, though, like,
Yeah,
that's how you really show that you're good and you, like, deserve it.
yeah, indeed.
Alright, so where do you wanna, like, end up in your career?
Well, obviously, I want to make it to pros, challengers, and none of that happens. Just keep playing the game. It's what I grown up with.
What are you trying to do to, like, prepare yourself to get there? Like, any, like, practices or anything like that?
I grind a lot every day. I've had to cut it down because of school, but I still grind very much. I try to get as many eats as I can, scrims.
Yeah, I always see you, like, and I know just our server alone, just looking for 8s and trying to get people on to go on the grind with you. I know
Yeah.
you're a really valuable player like that. So how do you think you've grown, like, through doing this?
Well, my Modern Warfare season was not very good at all. I went from below average to like just barely average. And Cold War, I definitely feel like I'm sticking out a bit more than the average. So I think doing well.
What are you doing that's, like, making you feel, like, more, like, above average as a player?
In the scrims I used to play in, I started playing much better than them and getting into better lobbies. Skill based matchmaking really helps that too. And just being able to feel like when I'm in the game and playing that I can do good and have confidence in myself, where then when I wasn't average, I really didn't have confidence.
Yeah, I know confidence is, like, a huge key for pretty much almost, like, everything in life. Like, even just having that, like, as a player, being able to know, like, "Yeah, I can go up against these top players. I'm able to compete at that level." That's, like, a great thing to realize about yourself and really get yourself out there. So, so you have a new team here on Titans, right? It's you and I think one other player right now. Who is that?
It's me and Execute, and then we also have this Lord Jopez, I'm pretty sure is his name. He isn't really active in the chat that much.
Oh yeah, that's probably why I haven't really heard of him that much. But do you know like around like how good you guys are, like how you guys are playing as a team so far?
Oh, before Execute went on his break, me and him played very well, just in duo pub stomping, and in tryouts when it was us three, we were playing solid.
Yeah, I was there in that tryout. Like I saw you guys. You were all going positive consistently. I know you and George Lopez, really like, that you guys stood out. Like, that's pretty much why we accepted you. You guys were, like, 2 of the best players that were trying out there.
That's
So,
good.
what is your team gonna, like, be doing to prepare for, like, the season?
Well, preparing for the season, When we're not always on, I want us all to be able to get an eights. When we have a full team, being able to constantly run scrims. I know schedules can be tight, but hopefully everyone can get in a couple scrims, eights a day.
Yeah, I feel that. I try to get in those lobbies as well, like on weekends when I can. Um, so what are your thoughts on Cold War so far?
Uh, the prestige system, I don't like it. I end up getting to that level 100, but it just stopped being fun because of skill based matchmaking.
Yeah, I
Um,
know skill-based matchmaking is a killer. Um,
yeah,
but I know with this new like season 1 that's gonna come out, they're gonna drop like I think 1,000 new levels or something like that to achieve, and then I think like 4 new prestiges. So that's gonna really get everybody like back in motion like once like after they hit level 100 like that.
yeah. The um, the game feels solid though. I like how there's a variety of guns you can use. I know just a couple days ago I was using the Krig AKXM4 and switched to the AK-74U MP5 to Bullfrog Milano. It's just you can really use anything in this game.
So speaking of like being able to use anything in the game, what do you think like your favorite gun is? Like what's your go-to weapon?
Right now, it's definitely the Bullfrog for when I need to flex as a sub, and it's a tough one for ARs because the Krig and AK are very consistent.
Yeah, personally I run the AK. Like I run an AK and MP5. I know the AK-74U is a lot stronger than the MP5, but I don't know, personally I just don't like the feel of the gun. I like the movement I'm able to have with the MP5. And with the
Yeah,
AK, just being able to beam people like that, it's so satisfying to me.
yeah, I agree with you on the AK, but the MP5 is just I feel like has a bit too much recoil, no matter what attachments you really put on it.
Yeah, for me, I've always been, like, pretty decent at, like, handling the recoil, so that wasn't really, like, too much of an issue for me. So I think that's why I'm sticking by the MP5. Um, just, like, just because of the movement and all that, like, that's how I like to play. I just like to rush people.
I feel that.
So, yeah, it was good to have a nice little talk with you, Exist,
Same.
over the new season, how you guys are gonna be doing. Do you have any, like, socials that you wanna shout out?
Um, yeah, my Twitter, it's this season, SZN. Same on Instagram. And then Twitch is on Damascus, still working on trying to get rid of that. Besides that, I got nothing else. Thank you.
Alright, cool, I'll be sure to drop that in the description below. Thank you guys for tuning in to episode 4. Hope to see you guys on the next one.